Glenn Feldman and Benoit Rousseau both have it 118 to 110. Steve Gray scores it 119 to 109. All three scorecards go to the winner by unanimous decision. The fighting pride of London, England, and once again, the heavyweight champion of the world, the man known as AJ, Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua.
Yes, sir.
It's how you come back from defeat that defines you. You're a two-time heavyweight champion of the world. Please tell us how you're feeling right now.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank God. I want to say Bismillah. And then, next, I want to say, man, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
Talk us through the game plan, talk us through the fight, and how you carried it out.
A man like me don't make no excuses. My boy Chisora said I can win this if I'm ready to DIE. And look, this is about boxing. I'm used to knocking guys out, you know what I'm saying? But last time I realized, hang on a minute, I hurt the man and I got caught coming in and I gave the man his credit. There was no excuses, right? But I said to myself, I'm gonna correct myself and come again. I respect Andy and his family, his trainers so much. I just wanted to put on a great boxing masterclass and also show the sweet science of this lovely sport is about hitting and not getting hit.
Physically, we can see the difference, lighter, faster, but mentally, was there a difference here, a change in mentality as well?
Never a change in mentality. You know the saying, stay hungry, stay humble. I'm hungry, I'm humble in defeat, and I'm gonna remain humble in victory. And I just want to say thank you to Andy Ruiz and his family. I want to say thank you to everyone in Saudi Arabia. I want to say thank you to all the traveling fans, all of my supporters. And I want to say thank you to God and thank you to Eddie Hearn, Barry Hearn, all my team. Respect to Tom Hall, my mentor, Matram, Rob McCracken, Angel, Joby, Jamie, Chris, Gatman, Mark Ellison, Mike Loosemore, Rob Madden, man, Seltz, Henry, 258 Management. I don't know what to say. I can just keep on going on. Soapbox London, Sky Sports, The Zone, and everyone in this building, let's go!
How difficult is it to keep a cool head when someone like Andy Ruiz is marching you down over 12 rounds?
It's all about preparation. As I said, one day when I release a book, I'll talk through my career. Listen, careers are all about experience. There's no losing, there's no winning. It's just about creating great memories in this game that we all love. I took my L and I bounced back. Anyone can do it. Life is a roller coaster. What do you want me to do? Give up? I hear certain man saying, oh, I should retire, I should retire. Come on, man. We love this sport. Andy, are you ready to retire? Are you ready to retire? Exactly, he's a warrior.
Baby.
He wants to go again.
Fight.
Please respect us. This is what we love to do. I respect Andy.
Who wants to see the third fight?
So let's ask that question. It's 1-1. Let's talk about the future. Would you do it again?
Without a doubt. Listen, if you heard, we're going to do it a third.
Andy, while you're here, commiserations. What went wrong?
You know what? It was his night, man. I think I didn't prepare as how I should have, and you know I gained too much weight, but I don't want to give no excuses. He won, he boxed me around, but you know what? If we do the third fight, best believe I'm gonna get in fucking best shape, and I'm gonna be the best shape of my life.
Apologies for the language. Was that key that you did come in too heavy? There was a lot of raised eyebrows at the weigh-in yesterday. How much of an effect did that have during the fight?
You know what? It kind of affected me a lot. I thought I was gonna feel stronger. I thought I was gonna be better, but you know what? I think next fight I'm gonna get more prepared. I'm gonna work with my team a little bit more. I try to train myself kind of for this preparation. Like I said, I don't want to give no excuse. Anthony Joshua did a hell of a job, but I just want to give thanks to God and to everybody in here in Saudi Arabia that was supporting.
Did you feel that you were going to get to him as the fight was going on? You were chasing him and chasing him and chasing him. After the first fight, you knew you could hurt him. Did you think you were going to get to him, and how disappointed are you that you couldn't get there?
Yeah, you know, I think I was chasing him too much instead of cutting the rings. I was hesitating too much. I felt my arms felt like I couldn't throw my combinations, but you know what? I know next time I'm going to do a lot better. But who wants to see the third trilogy fight right here in Saudi Arabia, baby?
Commiserations to you, Andy. Let's have a word on the future with promoter Eddie Hearn. Andy wants number 3. AJ seems to want number 3. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia seems to want number 3. What are the future plans?
The future plans is celebrate. Celebrate and celebrate hard. This man has been responsible for the growth of British boxing. He has given everything to the sport. He won Olympic gold for Great Britain. He won a world championship after 16 fights, unified it after 19 fights, unified it after 21 fights, and tonight in Saudi Arabia, he becomes a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. And that is beautiful.
How much did you enjoy that?
They wrote him off. They said he was all hype. You know, he had to come back from humiliation at Madison Square Garden. Tonight, he's the governor. He's the governor of the division. He's 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. Give him the respect. He's a great individual. Mate, we're coming home tomorrow night. Heathrow, we're landing. This is going to be one hell of a flight home. And I want to say thank you so much to Prince Khalid and Prince Abdulaziz from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. You know, we got criticised for coming here. The experience and the welcome we've received from the people has been incredible. The vision that they have for the boxing, unforgettable. Tonight, he's done it. Anthony Joshua, 2-time heavyweight champion of the world.
One more on the future. This is definitely Andy and Anthony's night, but is the Grand Slam unification still a chance?
Listen, we wanted the undisputed for years and years. Don't worry about that. Tonight's about celebrating. We'll do what he wants to do. He's always wanted to be undisputed. People listen to rubbish people talk. We said we're not going to talk about any other fights. And you know what? We're not even going to do it now. We're not even going to give him the airtime because he's the king. He's the king. No, you are the king. You are. They wrote you off. They wrote you off. They said you were hype. You come back. You schooled him. And you're the king again. Trust me.
I'm worried that he's coming for the microphone. There's a lot of people that would have stayed up watching this. You've got fans all over the world, but your fan base is in Britain. Have you got a message for everyone back home?
As I always say, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. And I also want to shout out Prince Khalid, Prince Abdulaziz, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, SCEE holding us down. We're going to see more boxing in this region. We're going to see more boxing in London and America. Once again, thank you so much for coming. Listen, I'm going to jump on Instagram, send me the location. Where's the turn up? We're going to party tonight. 2-time. I failed the first time, I studied harder, I came back and I got the W. Where does it rank? Number 2, because the first fight with Vladimir Klitschko meant so much to me because I learned so much, and I respect Vladimir so much because he gives me so much advice and stuff like that. So that fight with Vladimir is what created this night here, and that's why that fight will always rank number 1. This fight ranks number 2.
Was the difference in this fight just that you didn't get clipped in the 3rd round? That you didn't
a few times,
but not in the same way you did in the 3rd round of the first fight.
Oh yeah. That would have knocked down a horse. Andy's a strong boy. He's a strong man. You know what I mean? So am I. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just smarter. As I said, the first time I said, cool, he beat me. You could see how I was feeling in the ring, but I respect him so much, and that's why I prepared diligently. I put my head down, and I'm going to follow the same cycle that I took when I left New York. I got back in the gym, continued my routine, and now I'm going to get back on the bicycle and continue to ride the wave that I'm on and stay focused, man.
You were very disciplined throughout this fight. You didn't get into too many exchanges with Andy. How much was that part of the game plan to not get into a firefight?
So I like the 70s fighters, and they know how to box. Boxing is a science, you know. But at the end of the day, I know that my fans want to see me knock people out and stuff like that, and I can do that. You know, I can do that all day. But sometimes with certain fighters, you have to box smarter as well. And I understand what Andy brings to the table, so I just have to decapitate him in a different way.
You told me after the last fight there was a story as to why you lost that fight. You didn't want to tell it till after it was over. What is the story and why you lost?
Not yet. Let's take this in and let's respect Andy. Andy beat me the first time fair and square. I'll tell you, just you, and one day, but Andy beat me fair and square the first time, and I beat him fair and square the second time, and we'll go again another time. And until my career's done, I'll maybe announce it to the public where I was at, but you just have to look after yourself and stay dedicated in this sport, because as we learned the first time, one punch can change everything.
You know, you win this fight, and of course, you've got mandatories now to deal with, but does this reignite the conversation of you, Deontay Wilder, or Tyson Fury?
What can I say? What can I say? I've been speaking about these guys for a long time, and you can see this time when I had the opportunity to focus solely on Andy, my head's in the right place. So when Wilder and Fury and Ortiz, Usyk, are really, really ready, they'll make the call. But until then, I respect them. They're doing what they're doing, and I'm not going to continue to call these guys out. You know, I'm making my own history in my own lane. And if they want to come and be part of that, look at what happened to Andy when he beat me the first time. He's created his own legacy, and if these guys want to come and create legacy, let's step in the ring, and I'm willing to fight anyone. As you can see, that's my 4th world champion, man. I've won the championship of Charles Martin. I beat Vladimir Klitschko for the WBA and IBF. I beat Charles Martin for the WBO. I beat Parker for the WBO, and I just beat Andy Ruiz and unified again. Like, come on, if you guys want to create history, you know where we are, but with all due respect, let them carry on doing what they're doing as well, because they're doing their thing. But I'm not going to just shout and rave about Wilder and them man there, because I've been doing that, and it makes me lose focus on what I'm capable of doing.
Do you think we'll see a third fight with you and Andy?
Oh yeah, 100%. But for now, I like the saying, it was so nice, I had to do it twice.
Congratulations, AJ.
Boom.
Eddie, can we bring you in here? Eddie Hearn, promoter, Anthony Joshua. Eddie, you said you were going to celebrate like a madman if AJ won this fight. You did. What did you think of his performance?
Oh, it was an absolute masterclass. I didn't know if he could stay disciplined like that for 12 rounds. It was a schooling. You know, people have doubted his boxing ability. People have doubted his endurance. People have doubted him since the defeat. And it wasn't just a defeat, let's be honest. It was humiliating at Madison Square Garden. You know, it was the American, you know, coming out party, and he lost. He could have gone away, he could have sulked. You know what? He brushed himself down because he's a true champion. And when you look at his resume, Chris, that's 24 fights in now. He beat Dillian White, he beat Charles Martin for the world title, beat Molina, beat Brazil, unified against Klitschko, beat Takam, unified against Parker, beat Povetkin, box Ruiz. Which heavyweight has a resume like this? Nobody. Give him the respect that he deserves. This guy has, from the get-go, been punching above his weight, but now he's improving. He's learning the sweet science, and that was beautiful. That was like Picasso, you know, on a canvas, just telling a beautiful story. Clinic.
I know you want to celebrate this win, deservedly so, but there are some decisions to make in the coming months with the WBA and the WBO. What do you do next with Anthony Joshua?
We celebrate first, and we plan secondly. These belts are important to him. He's wanted to be undisputed champion since he beat Parker, all right? It's not us. People say one face, one name. No, I don't want to listen to that. They're all rubbish. He's been wanting to do it. He's the one that steps up. Check the resume. Cold facts. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, the resumes don't even compete. But we'll do what we always do. Just stay focused, construct a plan, take care of business. He's a class man, class individual. What an ambassador for the sport of boxing. What a future this man's got. Tonight, he brought boxing to Saudi Arabia, the Middle East. 15,000 people sold out. The world stopped to watch Anthony Joshua become a 2-time heavyweight world champion. And it was all live on DAZN, baby.
Do you take the same attitude as Anthony when it comes to Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder? You're not going to chase them anymore?
No, he's been chasing them for years. He's been chasing for years. They'll happen. And you know what? Maybe they were right that they walked away from those fights, Deontay Wilder, because it's worth a lot more now than it was back then. But he just wants it. He wants the legacy. And tonight, he created the legacy here in Saudi Arabia. You know, this isn't a guy who's just, you know, going in and selling 7,000 or 8,000 tickets. This is a guy that's filling football stadiums, 90,000 in Wembley, 80,000 in Wales. MSG completely sold out. Saudi Arabia completely sold out. This is a guy that is transforming boxing. These other guys can't lace his boots like that. And tonight, Andy Ruiz couldn't lace his boots. And he's going to get better and better. 24 fights in. The best is yet to come.
Congratulations, Eddie. Enjoy the night.
Sweet as a nut.
Brian?